Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're going to have him. He was hurt 6 games last year. Seriously. We've signed, I remember signing a player for the highest paid at the position in the league, and he got knocked out 2/3 of the year, Dak Prescott. So there's a lot of things you can think about when you, just as the player does, when you're thinking about committing and guaranteeing money.
Well, you kind of wait for it a little bit. You've done deals, though, early with Trayvon Diggs, with Terrence Steele before it was time for it. What's the difference between those situations and a situation like CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons?
Frankly, should we have waited on Diggs and Steele? Oh, you brought them up. I didn't.
Well, the other thing is the willingness. I mean, you have players who are, who decide, hey, I'm willing to wait, and I'm going to wait on bigger numbers. And then you got other players who want to be more conservative and say, hey, I'd like to have my money now. And that's every person's different. Every player's different, and you respect.
Now, Jerry, that was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. I get it. This is Cowboys culture. The fans probably going crazy over this. I'm seeing certain comments like, oh, he's just trying to get them riled up, this, that, and the third. Jerry been disrespecting their agents. Like, he don't care. And Diggs and still did them a favor. Let's sign early. We're going to take less of a deal or less money and, make the team cap friendly. They did that, and he disrespected them. He like, frankly, should we have waited? Like, yo, I don't know how y'all could take this, because in Philadelphia, we'll be going insane. If Howie Roseman was coming out saying stuff like this, we would be going crazy. Because the last time we went crazy on Howie Roseman, totally changed his ways. We went crazy on what? The Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor was the time we went crazy. We like, Howie, like, nah, you can't keep making these mistakes. You gotta be going. You gotta get fired. This, that, and the third. That heat start coming to Howie Roseman, he made some changes. Let me start getting Alabama and Georgia guys. Let me start getting the Devontae Smiths of the world. Let me start getting like the Jahad Campbells of the world, the Jordan Davis of the world, Jalen Carter, not trying to outsmart people from these smaller schools and they gonna fit the system. Nah, let me just get the best player. So I'm comparing the two because we did have our moment where we did not like Howie Roseman. We like Howie Roseman good with money. He good with the cap, but he's not good with the other stuff. But now all that stuff is coming to fruition, whatever the word is, and now it's working out. The problem with this is that he's the owner and GM, so you can't really fire him. I know there was questions asked about him stepping down. I highly doubt that he's going to step down. And I'm sorry, as an Eagles fan reacting to this, I love this. I love this for the Cowboys because it's going to be a player, man, that I'm like, look, I can't tolerate this disrespect. I don't care what type of culture this is. Get me out of here. And I don't know how time and time again the Cowboys fans can just endure this. They just endure this. They argue with Eagles fans. They argue with Commanders fans. They argue with Giants fans. Hell, I could give the Giants some credit. They made some changes after crying a lot. Like, yo, we got to get rid of Daniel Jones. We got to reset. We got to do something. Okay, they get on Russell Wilson. They got Malik Neighbors and stuff over there. So that looked like an improved team. Commanders been crying for years. They finally go there, whereas though the GM is not all in their face or the owner's not controlling everything. You see what they did. They went to the NFC Championship game, but they got spanked. And the problem with the Cowboys is they stagnant. They had a moment where it looked like they can do it, but they stagnant. And Jerry Jones is holding them back. And to Jerry Jones' credit, I always give the Cowboys credit for this. They do draft well. But when times like this come up, when it's time to pay players, that's when they get selfish. That's when they get phony. They start calling them out. I couldn't imagine, let's say Jalen Hurts, when he was going through his contract negotiations, and Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie and Nick Sirianni come out and say something like this. Yo, we'll meet them at NovaCare. Like, oh, they talking like that? We gonna meet you at NovaCare, and we got some words for y'all. Hell, we might even go on strike and don't go to any games. If our owner and GM was, man, is what's gonna happen is that he's talking crazy. Micah's gonna still sign. Where else they got to get is going to still sign, and they're going to show up to the games. They're going to show up to the games. So Jerry Jones is hurting his team through his mouth. Pause. He definitely is. But again, as an Eagles fan, I could not imagine. I just couldn't imagine this. And back what I said, even when we had problems with Howie Roseman, never came out like this. Never came out crazy. You know what Howie Roseman said? Like, the fans might be saying something. The noise is getting louder. Let me fix it. Them, yeah, they'll cry for a little bit. Oh, Jerry got to go. Next week, he signed some 15-year veteran with a name. Oh, my God, he's the best. Jerry's cooking. No, you got to keep the heat on him. Keep the heat on him, man. He can't keep disrespecting y'all best players like this. But again, as an Eagles fan, I love to see it. But as a person who just enjoyed the game, like, it's messed up. Micah Parsons bring a lot to that town, city, whatever. Dak Prescott, I don't think he's better than Jalen Hurts, but he brought a little life to y'all team. But y'all constantly disrespect y'all stars. And then when these stars are free agents or they up for trade, I don't think they want to go to the Cowboys. Why do you think these big names don't want to go to the Cowboys? You think Saquon wouldn't want to go to that situation? Absolutely not. Even when AJ got traded, you think he'd be like, yeah, Cowboys is my team I want to go to? No, absolutely not. Because who want to deal with a owner like this? Nah. And then Cowboys fans gonna give him a lot of credit too. So he gonna make Micah Parsons the highest paid. Y'all gonna be like, oh, look, Jerry held us down. He paid them the bag, this, that, and the third. Then Jerry gonna stab him in the back like, he got hurt. Something that happens in football all the time. He missed these games. See, we should have waited. And that's messed up what he said to Diggs. That's messed up. I'm going back to that because that is messed up. He said we should have waited. Basically, we should have not paid him because he been hurt. That's messed up, man. That is messed up. But, man, if Cowboys fans see this video, let me know what y'all think in the comments because I ain't go crazy. I thought what Jerry Jones was saying was crazy. Eagles fans, y'all know y'all could comment too. Let me know what I said is true. Like, y'all remember those days. We had our days with Howie Roseman. But what I can say is Howie Roseman listened, made the changes. I think Jerry's just like 90 plus years old, whatever Philly 500 be saying. He's 1,000, this and that age. And he's just probably stuck in his ways. He looking at himself like, yo, I want multiple rings, bruh. I want multiple rings. Y'all can't tell me what to do. Instead of getting a younger guy near like 40s, maybe 50s, who can, change whatever Jerry Jones is doing. But, stick to that formula and let me know how that go. Keep getting bounced in the wild cards and conference games. Yeah, keep doing that. And, been years since y'all been to the NFC Championship game. And this is why. Because the Giants, again, is getting better. The Eagles is on the mountaintop. And Commanders are getting better. Commanders, for now, they're not going to be the bottom litter of the division. Dallas Cowboys is heading that way because of stuff like this. But again, let me know what y'all think in the comments. And this is Eagle Al. I'm out.